Megastars don't get any bigger than Tom Cruise, and this year our very own Matt Shervington flew to London to meet the megastar for his 8th and supposedly last Mission Impossible.
I can't believe it's been almost 2 years since we had you in our Sydney studio in Sunrise.
That was so fun.
For the first half, it was awesome.
That was really fun.
But you are giving us a heart attack every time you get up to what you get up to. And this time, South Africa, on the plane. Incredible.
Thank you.
At any moment, do you feel like you're not in control? Do you feel like you're losing it?
There's stuff where the forces of G-forces, I'm coming in hard. If you snap the airplane too hard, you see how my body's being whipped around there, and that force is quite intense. So
it's giving me goosebumps. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I had to look. There's things that are in my control, and things that are not in my control.
Okay, flying it over. Push it. I just can't hold it.
We're all learning the aircraft, the engines, how the aircraft behaves, what's the airflow going around, how can I move around from the tip of the airplane into the fuselage, knowing that the airflow coming off of the propeller is traveling at the speed of sound. Now take your face and stick it out of the window when the car is driving 140 miles an hour. You can't breathe. All my aerial sequence starting from Top Gun all the way through have led to this sequence.
I feel the need for speed.
You're incredible. I mean, just the fact that you are so healthy and so fit and doing what you're doing. A lot of people saying that you're the last movie star. I mean, what sort of pressure, responsibility do you have in pushing your boundaries, going further than you ever have before?
I mean, look, I've always had pressure, and I like pressure. I have the saying, pressure's a privilege. And I don't want to be the last one. I think there's so many talented artists out there, so many.
The last time we spoke, I was an Olympic sprinter. We spoke about that.
I know.
And you running in pretty much every film that you do.
Yes.
And your technique and your style. I was running across the Westminster Bridge this morning, and I must admit, I ran a lot faster after seeing the movie.
Good, man.
I feel like we need to have a race, you and I. Would you do it?
You want to race?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what we gained from that. The way that you train is very different than the way, like my weight workouts are one thing that enhance that sprinting.
3, 2, 1, action!
On Sunrise, we often talk about longevity. What's your #1 tip for general health, overall health, approaching the day for our viewers?
Well, I think, what I've done is just my interest in life. And, I had hoped that I would be here this long it's not like I wanted to make movies forever. I'm just constantly studying, constantly. I know people, I just don't stop. And it's just, you ask about whatever it is, longevity. Sometimes people will achieve a goal, and the problem is they don't set another goal for themselves. I remember as a kid, it was like I went from like Top Gun, I had Cocktail, and Rain Man, and Born on the 4th of July. A guy said to me, you better retire. Look what you've done. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's always another mountain to climb.
Yeah.
People go, well, the aerial sequence, the submarine, I can't tell you how many times, after the train sequence on Mission, they're like, well, can't do that any better. I'm like, I can. Everything can be better. There's always another mountain to climb. There's always another goal. And I'm someone who my entire life has set very high standards for myself. I set a goal, and I see if I can attain that goal. And then before I'm done with that, I've already set another goal, and many, many different goals. I think if you talk about longevity, yeah, you could talk about a body and how to handle a body or whatever, but I think the real thing is set goals for yourself and do things that interest you.
Sitting down with you is like the best pep talk ever. I love talking to you, the energy,
I love
the
talking
drive.
with you too, man. Fellow athlete, I admire what you've done.